Hi, I'm your host, Dr. Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. Today we're starting a new module where we'll be talking about dietary fats. In the first lesson, we'll be focusing on defining dietary fats. Fats and oils are major nutrients, just as protein and carbohydrates are. Unfortunately, most people consume nearly twice the amount of fats from calories as they should. This is very common in the Western diet, which is loaded with fats, some visible, some hidden. Visible fats are in butter and oils, while hidden fats are frequently found in fast foods and processed foods. Another important point is that dietary fats have more calories per gram than protein and carbs do. Let's begin Lesson 1 and learn more. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In this lesson, we'll be discussing dietary fats. These are very important for storing calories in your body and for supporting your immune function and skin health. Let's get started. Fats are often thought of as bad for you, but the truth is that they are major nutrients like protein and carbohydrates. Fats are an essential source of energy that help keep the body healthy. Certain fats also help with brain development, help absorb vitamins, and keep skin and hair healthy. The trouble with fats is that they contain a lot of calories, about 120 calories per tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of fat has the same number of calories as a cup of fruit plus a cup of vegetables. Some fats are healthier than others based on their composition. It's important to know the difference so you can focus on the healthy fats and lower your intake of the unhealthy fats. You've learned some basics about fats. Now, let's learn where fats are found in the foods we eat every day. Specifically, we'll focus on visible fats that you can easily see on your food, and hidden fats that can be difficult to spot and add those unwanted calories to your diet. Visible fats include butter, margarine, and cooking oils. It also includes the fat in red meats or poultry that you can cut away before you eat them. These are called visible fats because you can see them when cooking. Many processed foods and fast foods have hidden fats as well as visible fats. You can see the cheese in the cheeseburger, but you can't see the hidden fat in the ground meat. You also don't see the fat hidden in the French fries, donuts, and lots of other processed foods. Did you know that a so-called healthy bran muffin can have 11 grams of hidden fat and over 340 calories in only 4 ounces? The fat makes the bran muffin moist and extends its shelf life in the grocery store way more than if it did not have the hidden fat. The fat keeps it from spoiling. Fat keeps food warm as it is being served at the table. Fat provides a rich texture and enhances the flavor of food. Fat also enhances the sweetness of sugary foods like donuts and cakes. When you eat in a restaurant, you often can't tell how much fat has been added to a dish. Hidden fats are found in salad dressings and sauces. Even though you can't see the hidden fat in these foods, they do add a lot of calories to your food without you even realizing it. Fat is found in all cells of your body as a coating called the cell membrane. This protects the inside of the cell. As you know, oil and water don't mix. Every fat is made up of a part that mixes in water and a part that does not. Since the cell lives in a watery environment, the fatty parts of the cell membrane face inside the coating of the cell. This illustration shows the two layers with the water-friendly parts facing out and the fat-friendly carbon chains facing in. The fats you eat and fats stored in your body are largely triglycerides, which means you have three long chains called fatty acids linked together by a short sugar called glycerol. Dietary fats each have three fatty acids. Most dietary fatty acids have 12 or more carbons linked in a chain with hydrogen atoms attached. In fact, the names of fats, such as saturated and polyunsaturated, are based on the fatty acids contained in those fats. The nature of the fatty acids determines how the fat affects your body. Understanding fatty acids is important for reading food labels and selecting the fats in your diet. Fats and oils are the most concentrated source of calories of any foodstuff. It is important to limit the fat in your diet, since it is a major source of calories that can lead to weight gain. Hidden fats are the hardest to control because you can't see them. So, you may need to limit your high-fat processed and fast foods intake to reduce your total calorie and fat consumption. While each gram of either protein or carbohydrates provides 4 calories, fats supply 9 calories. Part of a balanced nutrition involves not getting too many calories from fat. Just as there are essential amino acids in proteins that the body cannot make, there are 2 essential fatty acids that have to be obtained from the foods you eat. These 2 fatty acids are made by plants and cannot be made in our bodies. You only need about 10 grams of fat per day to provide these essential fatty acids. So, even if you added no fats at all to your foods, you would still probably get enough fat in your diet. You may not realize it, but there are traces of fat in almost everything you eat, including fruits and vegetables. Did you know most people eat way too much fat? You need a minimum of about 5% of your calories from fat in order to get the essential fatty acids you need. Most people get more than 30% of their calories from fat. In other words, most people get too much fat in their diet. Typical fast foods in the Western diet have too many calories due to hidden fat. Combined with an inactive lifestyle, these extra calories will lead to excess fat stored in your body. You have probably wondered, why does my body keep all of this fat around? The simple answer is that fat is the way your body stores energy so that you can survive long periods without eating. If you had enough water to drink and enough vitamins and minerals, you could survive up to 6 months living off of the stored fat in your body. When you eat more calories than your body needs, they get converted into fat and stored in fat cells around the body. Since starvation is probably not your problem, you are most likely struggling to keep from gaining too much fat. That is why you need to limit the amount of fat in your diet. Remember, the fat you eat is the fat you wear. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In the next lesson, we'll learn about different types of fat. See you at the next meeting.